Look, I'm just saying, Aurelia would probably whoop Saitama's ass.
Be sure to subscribe and follow me on these social media platforms.
Yo dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighborhood JaxBlade here, and today is the Q&A. I finally got it done. Sorry it took a while, I've been busy with just so much work. Was everywhere. It's ridiculous how much stuff I have to do. But I'm still doing it, and I'm still enjoying this job, and it's still much fun. And I got a whole bunch of questions from you guys and gals out there, so I'm just going to do my best to answer them. Though remember, if your question wasn't answered, it was probably in my frequently asked Q&A, so be sure to check that out and look through my playlist of old Q&As, because all those questions, I got a lot of repeats from what I usually answer, so there you go. So let's get to it. So first up, Goku asks, I know you're a fan of the Loud House, so which sisters are your favorite from favorite to least favorite? Okay, yeah, I really do love the Loud House because puns are one of my weaknesses. I love puns so much. So, of course, my favorite sister is Luann Loud, okay, because she cracks me up every single one. Like, all those dad jokes I laugh at. After her would be Lenny, because Lenny is just adorably naive and stupid. It's funny. She's like a stupid girl, but she's not, like, annoyingly stupid with it. After that, I would go with Luna. Yeah, Luna I really like because she's that mellow dude character, you know, sup bro, how's it going dude, you know, that. I really love characters like that. I don't know what it is, I've always loved those just chill dude characters because I somewhat wish I could be like that. After that, I would go with Lucy, the goth one, because I love Lucy's just like, oh my god. I always love goth chicks in shows like this. They just crack me up. Like, I think that's why Gaz is my favorite in Invader Zim. After that, Lynn, because she reminds me of myself before I started working out consistently. And like when I was really athletic, I used to play every single sport as a kid. Then I got chubby, and then I just stopped and got lazy. But she reminds me so much of myself from back then. Then for 6, I would probably say Lisa, because first off, I like the fact that she's voiced by Kari from Digimon. And I just love those like smart, oh my god, I love her voice. I love the way the actress plays her. After that, probably Lana, because like Lana is like, I'm just kind of indifferent on her. I mean, she's there, but she's like doesn't do anything. Then I would go with Lori, because she's like kind of like, oh, I can be a bitch at times, but you know, I still genuinely care about my family and friends, but she has those moments, so I would go with Lori there. And then last one would be Lola. Lola just kind of annoys me and stuff like that, but I know she still genuinely cares about her family. But yeah, so there you go. If you could be in any anime, which would you be? Monster Musume. Okay, I would love to get wrapped up by Snake Bay Mia. Oh god, I'd rattle that snake. Bro, right, he asks, so I'll let you finish Gravity Falls and start watching Star vs. the Forces of Evil. So, Jax, which character is your favorite in Star, and are you Jarko or Starko? That's right, I just marathoned Star vs. Forces of Evil these last few days, and yeah, that was a really good show. Like, second season especially, it's one of those where the first season is slice of life, and the second season is just, you know, a regular, just like an actual like coherent storyline, and it gets really good. But again, I gotta go with like that mellow dude character, Jacqueline Thomas. Just the fact she's just so chill. Like, I thought they were gonna make her a bitchy character, so like you could, you know, want to be more Starko, but she's just so chill and so nice and so cool. So I really like her as a person. So I gotta go with yeah, she's my favorite. I guess Jarko by a smidge, just because I love seeing the dork get the girl. I love seeing the dork get the girl because it's just my high school fantasy. But you know, Starko's probably going to happen because I know Paleo's probably flipping his shit about that. Hey Jax, I have tried at least 200 push-ups a day for 2 years, but I don't see any improvement in my chest muscles. Is the way I'm practicing wrong? Anyway, not food now. Okay. Well, first off, dude, like if you're not like adding any resistance, of course that's going to do, because like eventually you're going to become so strong at push-ups that you can do like 200 push-ups effortlessly, especially if you've been doing it for 2 years. So like that's why the main thing is always to incorporate muscle failure, like going until you can't go no more. So if you're telling me you're hitting 200 push-ups, then of course the results are not going to be as good as they once were because you're way stronger than you were. So you need to add some like resistance, like either put like some rice in a backpack and do push-ups with that, like raise your feet up, do push-ups that way, just any way to make the workout more challenging, because if it becomes too easy, then you can't challenge yourself, and challenging yourself is a way you know, get results. What is your favorite thing about being a personal trainer? Oh, well, my favorite thing about being a personal trainer is just generally helping people reach their fitness goals and stuff like that. Like seeing the happiness on their face, like when they go, oh my God, I lost all this weight because of you. Like, thank you so much. Like, I feel so much confident. Like, I feel like I can do anything and accomplish it because, you know, that's it is. And it's just one of the most humbling, honoring experiences, and really just giving back to people, like something I really wanted. So I really love that about personal training. And if you guys will ever want to hire me for personal training, you can just go to J Downs Fitness below and just like shoot me a message and I'll be able to hook you up. I'll make you super. Just saying. Do you play fighting games? And if so, which do you play? I typically play Mortal Kombat. That's why my name is Jax, alright? I love Mortal Kombat. And I really love the Dragon Ball Z Budokai series and Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. Honestly, I don't really like Xenoverse all that much. Like, I miss the epic cutscenes of explosions that you would do when you like let out Final Blast. Like, honestly, I don't really like Xenoverse all that much, to be honest. I really don't enjoy it. I do like the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm games, though. Like, I wish Xenoverse was more like that type of gameplay where you see this stuff happening. But yeah, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, DBZ games. Like, I really love fighting games. Dice Williams asks, what would you like to see in Young Justice Season 3? Alright, well, I want to see my boy Aqualad since I have to cosplay him and see how he muscled up. But I really want to see Red Hood. I want to see Red Hood come in, and then I want to see, like, him like have this debate with the Bat family and all that jazz. Like, that's just a storyline I would really enjoy seeing. Alright, this is one of the best questions I've ever gotten, so I've got to read it. If Dragon Ball Z and One Punch Man premiered at the same time and you didn't have your connection to Dragon Ball, which would be your favorite to watch? Oh my, that is amazing, because like, so for you guys don't know, I found One Punch Man years ago, like 2012. Like, looked like it was drawn in a napkin because my sensei showed me it. And then I found the manga for it. And the manga was just drawn so well and captured the action so beautifully. And it just felt like an updated version of Dragon Ball Z. So I was like, oh my God, if they ever make this, it's going to be like the new Dragon Ball Z. But then last year we get Dragon Ball Super and One Punch Man the same year. So I'm just like, oh my God, I'm double hyped. But One Punch Man completely outclassed Dragon Ball Super in like pretty much everything when it was like animated and translated. So it's just like, fuck. So if I'm going by Dragon Ball Z standards, I honestly would have to go by a smidge, even if like I was getting bullied and doing all that stuff at the time. Just I would have to go with One Punch Man just by a smidge because it's just hilarious. It looks beautiful, and like, are you going by the same art style? Because this is what I've always said to people: if Dragon Ball Z was animated by Madhouse, then that would be the god of anime. It's like no one would even compare to that. Like if the fight scenes were just like that, it wouldn't not be a comparison because it would just look so beautiful. But God, all right, if it's drawn like One Punch Man by Madhouse, Dragon Ball Z like 90s, by a smidge, One Punch Man would win. By a smidge, if I saw it for the first time. But nowadays, Dragon Ball Z's just touched my heart. It'll always be my favorite just because it made me want to work out and be a better person from when I was getting bullied. So, yeah, but that was a great question. I really had to think about that because, wow, okay. I'd still like Goku more as a character, though, because of that Superman ideal they had for him in the dub. The Wing Boy asks, do you drink alcohol? If so, how do you put it in your diet? I don't really drink alcohol, to be honest. Like, I never got the concept of, I want to drink this drink that tastes like piss and then go get sick and throw up everywhere. I don't. If I do, it's very rarely. And when I do, like, I'm such a lightweight because of the fitness stuff. So, it's just, like, it's ridiculous. I can, like, after, like, one thing, I'm just like, and it has to taste good, too. Like, putting soda. Like, you know, I honestly, the girly drinks are the best ones because, like, they actually taste good. I don't want to drink something that tastes like piss or anything like that, and someone says, well, you're not a man. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Why the fuck do I want to drink something that tastes like shit and then go throw up later? Yeah, that's fucking genius. Like, no, honestly, I don't drink alcohol unless it's, like, I'm at a party and then we're, like, mixing it with soda and doing all that stuff. But, yeah, that's how it goes. J. Rod asks, would you rather have the quirk All For One or the ability to use Kaioken? Well, honestly, okay, think about this. Like, Kaioken, I would definitely go with All For One in that situation because, like, my body right now, because if you're saying, like, right now, like, I don't have Goku's powers or anything, like, Kaioken wouldn't really do anything. It'd be, like, a little burst, like, there and back, and then I could probably run. It's, like, such a short distance thing. All For One is, like, okay, I'm strong. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. I just need to like flex my muscles really hard and do all that jazz. So definitely All For One. That seems like the better power up, since Kaioken will probably just rip me to pieces. And you know, All For One said it could do the same thing, but I think I have a pretty good body for it.
Oh, a very beautiful woman has asked me, would you ever upload covers? Because if so, you should definitely try You're Welcome from Moana. Ha, congrats on 80K. That's amazing and you really deserve it. Oh, thanks, Mika, but I see what's happening, yeah. Yeah, no, you know what's funny? Is I've been singing that song all week, just annoying all my friends and family just because it's an addictive song, and I love Moana. It was a really fun movie, and The Rock, anything with The Rock in it, really love. So, yeah, you know what? I might, because apparently I can sing when... No, I can sing. I learned this at the modeling competition. I can sing only under extreme pressure. Like, if I'm, like, in front of a crowd, like, for some reason my vocal cords work, but if I'm just trying to sing for, like, when I know there's no pressure, it doesn't... It's weird. It doesn't work, but, I might. So, I might have to have a duet with you, Mika, without that stuff. Like, maybe 100K subscribers. My bro Paleo Steno asks, as Christmas is coming up, what is a Christmas tradition that is unique to you? Also, December, babies gotta stick together. Happy early birthday. Yeah, my birthday is December 31st, 1990, for all y'all who wondered. And happy early birthday to my boy Paleo Steno, who's December 15th. So, for me, honestly, there's not that much. Like, we're more... I mean, I really enjoyed Christmas as a kid and stuff like that, but nowadays it's just, you know, another holiday. Go over to a family house, enjoy dinner, enjoy time with loved ones, and eat, you know, delicious food, and that's pretty much it. Like, I really don't have anything. I'm more of a Halloween guy now, so it's weird. I guess when you get older, just Christmas just isn't as, you know, glamorous as it used to be. But yep, there you go, bro. Chris asks, if you had the chance to go on a date with either Elora from Voltron or Korra, who would you pick? You can only pick one. Oh God. Well, the thing of muscly, you know, sex with Korra does appease me, just like our abs rubbing against each other. I gotta go with Elora from Voltron, because Elora is bae, alright? She can turn into anything, so she could, like, you know, modify certain, you know what I'm saying, breasts. But anyways, yeah, I'd go with Elora. What anime music do you listen to while working out? Alright, you know what, honestly, this is where, there's so many I listen to, but this is where, like, I'll straight up admit, like, W Pride, because I listen to Bruce Falconer's Dragon Ball Z score all the time when working out, like Super Saiyan 3 theme, Vegeta theme, Gohan fights against Frieza, all that jazz. All that just makes working out feel like you're actually trained to beat, like, aliens coming to Earth or something like that. So I love Bruce Falconer's Dragon Ball Z theme. Also, I really love the One Punch Man soundtrack. I work out to the One Punch Man soundtrack, like, religiously. My Hero Academia as well. And then Fairy Tail, like, because that to me is just one of the things that gets you hyped for training. So I absolutely love that. Are you One Punch Man? Do you run, and what's your best form of cardio? Well, if I could only do one cardio for the rest of my life with no hindrances, and like I would get like ripped ab games every single time I do it, it'd obviously be sex. And if you say sex isn't a workout, then you're not doing it right, my friend. But, yeah, besides that awesome one, that is great. I would say... probably, I mean, I either like to do HIIT cardio, where I do sprints, or I like to do circuits. So like, that's honestly what I like to do, either sprinting or circuits or riding a bike or anything like that to just get my heart rate up. I like doing the really fast cardio, but sometimes I do enjoy doing lists, like just low intensity steady state, just walking and listening to an audiobook, but I prefer the high intensity interval training. Morgan Alsing, my boy, asks, what is your opinion on Broly? Is he cool, annoying, awesome, stupid? Alright, so here's the thing. A lot of people hate Broly. To me, this is, again, like, it just reminds me of childhood. Broly is my favorite movie for the Dragon Ball Z franchise and favorite thing. I love Broly. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, a bunch of people might be like, what the hell? Like, it's just, he was badass. He was clotheslining people. He was wrecking everyone at the same time. He had that badass soundtrack when he was doing it. And it, like, I actually did a whole video for Quaman's Land. I'll leave a link in the description below where I got to do, like, all the Broly stuff. But, yeah, I really love Broly. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I can't go thing. But, this dude right here is one of the coolest freaking characters to me. I think he's freaking badass. I mean, just look at those gains, dude. Gains! Did you ever think you were gonna model a couple years ago and hit Did you ever think you were going to model a few years ago, and did it hit you by surprise when you won?
Okay, yeah, for people who don't know, I recently did a modeling competition that was just a fluke. Like, I did it for fun. Like, I didn't expect to win or do anything like that. But I entered this modeling competition. They really liked me, so I got to compete and became like a statewide thing. It was actually pretty cool. And yeah, I apparently won, and it was very fun, and like it made me realize, oh my god, I'm actually kind of cute in the face. But no, I would have never expected this. I would have laughed. Like one of my old friends, like what used to say, like I was very attractive, but like wow, it's just one of those things. Just it hits you, and it's just. I'm not even trying to say like, oh my god, I'm so hot or anything like that, because I still think I'm just average with a good body. But yeah, it was humbling and it was cool and it was a really fun experience, alright? It was just like a good one-time experience, so I don't think I could do like the whole runway thing 24/7 though.
Zero asks, have you seen Keijo? I think you should make a Tough Like the Tunes for it.
Yeah, I have seen Keijo because, you know, that's two of my favorite things. I like the anime titties, so yeah, I have. I've been thinking about doing a Tough Like the Tunes for that. Just need some ladies to help. What is the best way to start living a healthy lifestyle? Well, the best way is just to start today. Like, literally start right now. Like, after watching this, just literally go, I don't need this. I don't need this. Like, okay, this is what I would say as an advice. Wean yourself off stuff. So, because you can't just like throw away all the foods and start eating bland foods. That's not the way to do it. But wean yourself from the foods. Like, go, I'm going to eat this healthy food, this healthy food, this healthy food, which is why I'm going to make more Jax snacks for you guys. Don't worry, I'll make more in the new year because that's what a lot of people are looking forward to. And find like healthy foods that you enjoy, and then just try be active. Like, start with 5 minutes a day, then make that 5 minutes 10 minutes, make that 10 minutes 15 minutes, and just do that consistently for as long as you can. And there you go. That's how you enjoy, you know, a healthy lifestyle at first. That's how you start it, but you have to like continually do it.
What's the difference between building lean muscle and just bulking up? Big fan of your videos, especially your nutrition tips.
Alright, well, the thing between bulking up and then like lean mass building is the fat gain you put on. So when you bulk up, you're typically eating like a ton of calories from various sources, and you're going to put on like a lot of fat with it, like depending if you dirty bulk or regular bulk. Even if you regular bulk, you're going to put on some fat while adding muscle mass to your frame. It's just a natural occurrence. So lean bulking is just typically you're trying to just add just lean mass without adding any fat, and that is very, very difficult to do. Like, you have to be completely strict and zen with your stuff, but it makes look more impressive. Like, if you have a lower body fat and then you bulk up, it makes you look so much more impressive than if you already have, like, say a gut or something and then you try bulking up, because you're just adding fat on top of fat, and then you can't really see the lean gains. But if you're like lean when you bulk up, you get all these like striations and stuff like that. There. What's your favorite cheat day food? My favorite cheat day food is honestly, oh my god, there's just like so many. Like, honestly, I don't really have that much cheat day foods. Like, I make my own, but I really love mac and cheese. Yeah, mac and cheese is probably the thing I go ham on. Like, I just make varieties of mac and cheese for cheat day that, oh my god, is so good. So that's what I look forward to every single week. What's your favorite healthy food? Oh, wow, that's actually pretty good. My favorite healthy food, probably peppered mackerel with kale. Peppered mackerel and kale. Like, I get, because I'm British, we have a lot of British fish in the fridge, so like cod, mackerel, all that jazz. So like, I really like eating peppered mackerel with kale, and if the way we cook it with all the seasoning and stuff like that, it tastes delicious. So that's a meal I actually look forward to, and it's really healthy.
Captain Poopy Pants asks, do you plan to put on mass when you do GOKU or BAKI's workout?
Yes, actually I do, because like, I have some good size coming back now, since I've had this shoulder injury for 3 years, and I'm finally starting to get the mobility like back to it, so I can start putting on size again. I've just been really just trying to maintain my strength and like cuts at least. But yeah, I'm gonna try in the new year to add more size to my frame, just because I've always liked the Bruce Lee Spartan physique of like being big, like just being athletically lean and stuff like that. But I do personally want to add size to my frame for myself, but that injury like hinders me, so like that's the only reason why. But yep, there you go.
Pedro asks, from the levels of fitness you established on your last video, which one do you think is the most healthy for the long run?
Honestly, the most healthy is technically like level 1, because you know, you're just working out. Well, actually, no, I would say level 2 is the healthiest because you have a fitter appearance, you're eating healthier, you're a lot more active and all that jazz. So I would say, honestly, level 2 would be the best one for the long run, just to maintain, just like be a athlete. But there's nothing wrong with maintaining a level 1. But remember, like I said, I want a level 3 because I like to go above and beyond, and I just think that would be, I feel most comfortable and confident at level 3. And that's what the thing was. Like, whatever you feel the most comfortable and confident at, then that's the level of fitness you should go for to attain.
Ghost Cake Beats asks, what's the most heroic thing you've ever done? I mean, without getting like too personal, I did beat up this rapist. Oh, no, you know, yeah, there was like a person who was like a rapist, and I like kicked his ass. I mean, that's just a whole nother personal story, like I don't like talking about, but I guess that would be the most heroic thing. I mean, like, I stopped a very foul person, so I guess that's what I could do. Like, I don't like talking about it like that because it's just one of those things like, oh yeah, I did this thing, but it's just like, I thought who else would do the same thing, but yeah, there you go. Black Chopper asks, how many seasons do you want OPM to have? I honestly would say, alright, here's my ideal length for a series. I say 100 to 50 episodes. And here's why. Because even though I know people are like, but Jack, Dragon Ball Z 291 and Dragon Ball, I already know that. I know. But like, that's just special to my heart, so that's a different thing. But I just think that length is like, you can tell a good story, nice and compact, and then like it gets the point across, and then it's easily rewatchable. Like, for instance, Avatar: The Last Airbender, phenomenal series. I can rewatch it anytime because it's only like 50 episodes. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I can rewatch it anytime because it's only like a few episodes. But like, if it's like goes on like One Piece or freaking Naruto for the longest time, like, while I love those series, it just is overwhelming to try and go back and fully enjoy it, because you're like, oh my god, well, I really enjoyed this part, but I have to rewatch and rewatch and rewatch, and then it's just like, to me, that's just where it gets ridiculous, and I'm just like, I don't want to waste my time. So I really wouldn't want One Punch Man to pull a One Piece, Naruto, case closed type thing. I want it to just have a nice, solid, contained story within 150 episodes, something like that, and I'd be gold. And since each season is only like 12 episodes, that'd be perfect. How to find time to work out while in school? Alright, well, easy. Just you figure out, like, okay, what's my schedule? What do I need to do? And can I go to the weight room afterwards? Like, what I would honestly do is, like, after school, I would go straight to the gym or straight to the weight room, work out for an hour, then go home, and then do all my schoolwork. Alright, because, like, everyone has an hour in the day, or they at least have 30 minutes or 15 minutes. So depending on your schedule, I would either do, like, a circuit or a quick little workout through there, just get some pump in. But like, that's pretty much what I would do, just like do it right after or right before school. Like, because if you do it before school, you actually feel like, oh god, I feel like ready to take on the day and all that jazz, I found. So whatever is more comfortable for you. Rocket Lord asks, dude, bro, why don't you record video games, bro? Like anime, comic, video game. I just, would you mean like play video games like on stream? Because like I can't play video games on a day. I get so fucking angry if I play like video games at home, especially if I'm losing. Like, I have like this problem where I just get so fucking pissed off. So I would not want to like play online or like upload playthroughs or anything like that, because I just say the worst shit. So I wouldn't do that. But I'll do some thoughts of video games I do like, maybe in the future. Damon asks, what are your thoughts on the Zorro versus Irvs death battle? I called it. Like, honestly called it. Like, actually, a few years ago, what's funny is I like did a whole like analysis of how that fight would go down if they actually did it on my Tumblr, and it pretty much went the way I said. Like, I knew so and so would win the fight. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and check it out. And yeah, it was pretty badass too. I really enjoyed watching it because those are two of my favorite sword masters right there. What is the best day for a cheat day? Well, my friend, after eating 5 days in a row, or 6 days in a row, depending on how strict you are with your diet, I would say that would be the day. So as long as you eat 5 days eating clean, and then you have, or 6 days eating clean, that 7th or 6th day can be a good cheat day. Alright, there you go. Virgil asks, I'm 15 and I want to know if training gets easier as your teen body transforms into your adult body.
Well, it doesn't get easier, you just get stronger while training. So what happens is, like, when you're younger, your body, like, I remember the first time I trained, I couldn't move my arms for a week right afterwards, but then I felt like I could do more, and then you just keep doing more and more and pushing yourself, and you get gradually stronger. So, like, you're gonna have to keep pushing yourself to get progressively stronger. So, like, that's one of the key things about it. It doesn't get easier, you just get better at it.
Well, dudes and dudettes, I hope you enjoyed today's Q&A. And remember, if like your question wasn't answered, be sure to look through my other Q&As and my FAQs, because I've answered a ton of questions over the few years, and some of yours may be right there and there. But some are really obvious. Like, if you don't know my favorite anime by now, come on, like, that is so obvious. Alright, but like I always say, guys, thank you for watching, and be sure to follow me on my Patreon page and all that stuff just to get cool rewards I've actually put time and effort into. And like I always say, keep calm, booyah on, and don't forget, moment tie. Have a great day.